such an asshole.
How you kids doing? AssholeConsulting.com. New microphone, Cappy. Hopefully the audio is coming in well. We're all doing good. The internet is fixed. We got a request. And if you have a request, you can always go to AssholeConsulting.com, where I, the world's only professional asshole and America's older brother, will answer your questions. And we have the most important question facing America today. Is it the national debt? No. Is it the national deficit? No. What's the difference? I don't know. You got a college degree and it shows that you don't know the difference. Transportation, immigration, war with Russia? No. The most important issue facing America today, because it affects our women folk, is who's hotter, Daniel Penny or Luigi Mangione? I didn't even pay attention. I hope I pronounced his name right. From a client who knows the important issues facing America right now. Aaron, I'd like your take on our society's views on Daniel Penny versus Luigi Mangione. Is that correct? Mangione? Hey. Why are so many people against a guy, Penny, who took out a homeless drug addict threatening to kill everyone because they were told to? There, I answered it. I answered that question. because good man bad, according to the media. Who took out a homeless drug addict threatening to kill everyone on a subway, and or for some spoiled rich kid who went to boarding/Ivy League school that had a non-emergency claim denied and thought he was above the law. Is this where we are in America today? Please keep me anonymous. All right. So where do we want to start with this? And I'll help resolve the issue for this. These are tough times for American women who to get all hot and bothered for. Okay. Don't worry, ladies. Let me deal with this boring political legal shit first, before I tell which one for you girls to cut out the picture of this guy and put him up in the door to your bedroom. Why are so many people, let's go with your premise. Why are so many people against a guy, Penny, who took out? Okay. I don't believe many people are. This is why we need to have a good and fair and just media. I think most people, both men and women, were on Penny's side. I think Americans are sick and tired of crime and evil or just dangerous people, whether the guy was on drugs or not. I'm done with the drug. Oh, you don't understand. That homeless guy was on drugs. That's why he attacked you. I don't give a shit at that point if he's attacking me or threatening me. And so never let do not let the mainstream. Didn't they say Trump was going to lose twice? Didn't they say that? And the guy won 3 times. Hey, the media portrayed him as a bad person. He was in New York City, which is headed up by political ideologues. And for whatever reason, good Samaritans are bad people. I don't know what it is. Maybe they got to vote. They got to get the pro-criminal vote. I don't know why. And these people keep electing them. You know, Minneapolis, I think every city councilman and the mayor got reelected because they offered free shit, even though crime is running rail. They'll complain about crime, but don't give up our free shit. He was in a what would it be? An incredibly lopsided battle arena controlled by the Emperor of Rome. And so that was going to be skewed. The fact he was charged already paints him in a bad light. And then the media, oh my God, white guy choking out black guy. We got to run with this. I will not deny there was a racial component. There was. But it had all the makings of sensationalism. It fit the leftist mainstream media narrative. You had the legal biased infrastructure of New York to bring charges against this guy. And the media told all the world, this is a bad guy. And you may be aware that the media lies. I might be aware that the media lies. But not everyone is. They keep, really, again, a free wheat penny to someone tells me a right that Trump is actually going to take away from you. And I've only had one guy point out, so I'm like, oh, yeah, he did take away bumper stocks, didn't he? which was a right-leaning right, I guess. I'm like, oh yeah. So I did mail the guy a wheat penny. And what in other words, I say your premise is wrong. I'm not calling you a liar. I more optimistically, I don't think most people were against Penny. I don't think most women were against Penny. I think most people in America were for Penny, and only hacks, whether that's New York politicians, mainstream media types, the predictable money grubbing whores of BLM or whatever chapter it was in New York City coming out. Oh, it's a travesty. Yeah, yeah. And the media then covered it, portrayed it. No, that I think people were not against Penny. And now you throw in Luigi, who took out a home, blah, 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 blah. And or for some spoiled rich kid who went to boarding Ivy League school that had a non-emergency claim denied and thought he was above the law. Is this where we're at in America today? Well, here's where political analysis. I know, lady, I know. Right now, but which one do I break out my toy to? Maybe both. We'll do that. I know it's the most important issue of the day. But abortion, you're right. I know we're in nuclear war, but we got to worry about your abortion right. I know priorities, ladies. If you don't mind me getting this boring political, ethical, philosophical shit out of the way, we'll get to who your heartthrob should be later. So here's why there's, what would the word be? I guess support for the Luigi guy. Dude, healthcare executives pretty much have earned the title scum. Now, there's a black and white truth here. No, you shouldn't murder people. That guy, God, I got to think about it. That guy did not deserve death. Yes, maybe fire the entire industry, go regulate it some more, whatever. But he did not deserve to have his life taken away from him. But, and if you've tuned into, I don't know, the past month of shows where I talk about how corporations are screwing over Americans, and I don't really focus on healthcare, although, yeah, there too. Well, I did talk about insurance. American Family Insurance is horrible. Where you can't turn the corner without American corporations fucking you over, chinsing on product, chinsing on quality, ruining your day, having to go get something fixed because it doesn't. And I could go on for ages about how where you spend 65% of your disposable income on repairing shit instead of actually going out and enjoying the shit or just enjoying life or not repairing the shit at all. I would say the CEOs in America, let's talk about woke shit. Gillette saying men are toxic and you abuse your women. All right. I think the current opinion of society is that corporations and the corporate executives that head them up are all pretty much assholes. And they are actively trying to harm the American consumer public by cheating them on quality products, subscription services, signing up for shit you didn't want to sign up for. I mean, what was it? Amazon. For the love of God, I subscribed to Audible without knowing it for 8 months because I clicked like probably where they get you is like, yeah, mail it to me. Oh, that's free mailing. Oh, but you have to sign up if you do this, you sign up for Audible. I didn't want to sign up for Audible. Cars that don't fucking work. I could go on forever. Corporations in the United States are lying and not. Oh, and then, God, how many more ways? You want to talk about the employment situation where for decades now they've required ridiculous levels of education to not earn a living wage? And now fake job postings, right? Okay, they are bad actors. Corporations are bad actors. They are bad citizens or institutions within our country. And the corporate executives are the ones ultimately responsible who run them. And look at Bob Iger making Marxist leftist horseshit, ruining your education, ruining your entertainment. So this guy goes and illegally, unethically bumps off a corporate executive of probably one of the most hated and I would say corrupt industries out there. Now, this guy could have been straight aces. We won't know until later. But I think the American public is sick and tired of, well, wait a minute, that guy. No. When the products or the failure of the products or the services are not delivered, they're getting screwed over every day, multiple times a day by corporations and the failed products. Go look up Louis Rossmann. Watch him. And especially on something that's as important as healthcare, because your lives literally depend on it. And you're right. You're right. Maybe Luigi had a non-threatening condition. He was pissed off. Maybe he is. Well, he is kind of a spoiled trust fund baby. Kuanta haha. I mean, fine. But given the reputation of American corporations and corporate executive types, it is very fertile grounds in the American cycle and the public opinion that this guy, I don't know necessarily know if he's a hero, but people are like, yeah, okay. Or certainly like, oh, darn, that type of guy died. Oh, gee, that's too bad. Oh, no. Anyway, that guy. So it's there are different dynamics forming America's opinion of these two guys. On one hand, you have the old school rank leftist, I'll say anti-white male, in part pro-crime, old hat journalist dipshits telling the American people that this guy is bad. The American public, I don't think believe it. I think most people are pro Daniel Penny. And then on the other side, it really has nothing to do with media coverage. What's informing the Americans' opinion, which you would say is too favorable towards Luigi Mangione, and I would go, yeah, we shouldn't be celebrating this guy. He's a murderer. Well, okay, we don't know. He has yet to be convicted. He is suspected of being a murderer, and murdering is wrong. You change, you vote, you don't shop there, whatever. But his favorable opinion has been created by the unacceptable, piss poor performance and outright fraud and cheating and harm American corporations do now on the daily to the American public. And I don't mean illegal. Oh, they make you sign the thing, haha. But all the bullshit, all the, you see, you clicked here one time on a Tuesday, that now means you're a subscriber. Now there's that video of the guy who just rammed his car through the used dealership. Is that right? No. Could someone have died? Yeah. Yes. That's like, hey, buddy. But I understand it. I get it. People are very sympathetic with what Luigi did. And so let's read through your request here again. I like your take on our society's view of Daniel Perry versus Luigi Mangione. Why are so many people against a guy? I don't think they are. Penny, who took out a homeless drug addict threatening to kill everyone on the subway, and for some spoiled rich kid who went to boarding Ivy League school that had a non-emergency claim. I think both people, I think society in general is for both of these men, or at least sympathetic towards Louis. I think a very common is like, yeah, I understand it, but it's still not right. I think that's the majority opinion of Luigi. So it's not that bad. It's not like, my God, they're celebrating a murderer and they're criminalizing a hero. The left masturbates nightly to such a prospect. The journos in America are just like, oh my God, the amount of Kleenexes they all need and extra absorbent bounty, right, for journos. But the regular American public, I think, is a little bit more based and moral than what the media is trying to portray or what you see on social media right now. If that, I rarely provide good news. Really provide good news. So, is this where we're at in America today? I think you are. It's not pessimistic. You're not pessimistic. You have misjudged America's opinion of these two men to be too negative. It's not as negative or bad as you think. I think the American public is a little bit more based than that, which is a good thing. Now, fuck morality, justice, murder, and that. We got to get to you women folk on which one of these guys you should fantasize about daily. So, all right. I understand the problem, the position women are in here now. Okay, client. The media told the box, the tube told people hate man X. And girls are, you look at Daniel Perry. I found that picture of him. Dude, both these guys are jacked. I'm like, I'm not getting a fight with any of these guys. Like, holy shit. And they're both really good looking guys, right? And the pro side is both of them were accused of criminal activity, serious criminal activity. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Am I right, ladies? Get your fan out. Oh my God, super hot. A murderer, manslaughterer. I know. Now, as developments occurred, Daniel Perry got acquitted. He wasn't convicted of a crime. Oh, see? And they're very conflicted right now. But look, understand the female American public, right? They're conflicted. Daniel Penny, we don't know if he's Republican or Democrat, but he is now painted in the light of being on the right side, not the correct side. I mean, the conservative right, libertarian, political right side. Well, he was a prospective criminal. But, media says man bad, protector bad, don't need no. Very confusing times for women nowadays in America. But he almost became a criminal. Now, I'd imagine while we didn't know which way the judgment was going to go, girls were, crossed legs. Oh my God, will he get convicted? I don't know. Sniper wolf pose. And then, to get us up to date current times, he got exonerated, not guilty. Oh, so, yeah. But then you got Luigi, right? Now he's still in the running to get convicted. So there's hope he could be a criminal, an actual legit bona fide criminal, and not some lazy, minor theft like murder. Capital tier 1 murder in the first degree or whatever. I mean, that's some hot shit right there. That's hot. And we'll get to the physique of both of these guys later. It's a very important analysis we're doing, and which one's hotter. He's good looking, fine, we'll grant you that. But Ivy League money, a rich bad boy, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Mercy. And he is now, well, in two ways, he is on the correct side, right? Christian Grey. Girls love a Christian Grey. What was Christian Grey? He was a self-made billionaire, astronaut, philanthropist, Democrat, right? Like George Clooney. A rich guy who's a Democrat. As far as you know, that's just what he says. Maybe not so much anymore in George's case. But he went to the Ivy League. He's probably a Democrat and a leftist. What else? Oh, and then his act, though not exclusively within leftist philosophy of taking out greedy healthcare corporate executives, that does fall into their camp. At the same time, again, I do believe many people across the political spectrum are kind of like, don't agree, but understand. So a valiant, heroic thing like that, which you have to admit it was ballsy. I mean, set aside my joking and facetiousness and tongue-in-cheek, that was a ballsy thing he did. I'm like, wow, you took a bus and you did the thing, and you got on a bike. All right, that's some fucking spy shit. So that, yeah, it's actually quite impressive. I'm not condoning, don't agree with it. I'm just saying, wow, that's shit you see in movies. but it has yet to be determined if this man is innocent and therefore not hot, or is guilty and therefore he is hot. Right? So, in terms of criminality, it is yet to be determined. In other words, it's too early to judge, lady. We can't tell you who's the hottest heartthrob of America right now. The jury is still out. This takes much analysis. We have to see how developments occur. But right now, Luigi could clinch it if he gets convicted and is a no-joke felon. Hot. Problem. Complication. And I'm wondering if my audience can guess what the complication is. Let us say Daniel Penny, not a criminal, good looking jacked, bad. Again, he actually could be a Democrat. We don't know his politics. He ain't a Democrat anymore, I bet. But ostensibly Republican or conservative because of the conditions he's in, the environment he was in. Those are all bad. Luigi has got the right politics, probably. He did the right political thing. And if he gets convicted, criminal, one would say Daniel Penny is out of the running. You would say it's a slam dunk, right? It's a shutout. Luigi by a mile. You dumb motherfuckers. You dumb. I'm talking to my audience. How dare you not know the most important goddamn thing about gun life? And here's where I feel bad for the women. Because I don't know. Based on research, Daniel Penny is the mandatory 6 feet tall. And that fucker, that son of a bitch Luigi, do you know what he has the gall to do with that fucking... Let's admit, okay, they're both spectacularly jacked men. They both got the abs. They're exceptionally handsome. And let's admit, Luigi's got the better pecs, right? He's got the better body. But did you know, worse than murdering someone in broad daylight or early morning, that Luigi dared? He had the gall to be only 5'10". That motherfucker isn't even 6 feet tall. I think, I don't know where you go with that after that, ladies. I mean, if Daniel Penny could have just been convicted, it'd be a slam dunk. You girls would know exactly who to go for. And you wouldn't be tortured by this. But I don't know. I don't know, man. I think Luigi being 5'10", just the disrespect he's had for the love and the heart and the care and the passion of women out there today. How I don't know how you can recover from that betrayal of trust. I think you're going to need to go with Daniel Penny. All right. Or a third one. Who's the guy with the tatted up face? Murderer. Is it Wade Wilson? Yeah, this is the guy. Wade Wilson. American convicted of 2019 murders of, you know what? I don't want to mention the victims. Not out of respect for them. Not out of respect for them. He killed 2 people. First degree murder, among other charges. Criminal history going back to 2012. Convictions of burglary, grand theft, and firearms offensives. How tall is he? Let's get to the important shit, right, ladies? This guy, like, he's already convicted, like, yeah, not good. Yeah, oh, God, not good. Yeah, I can't even joke about this. Not good at all. Let's go over here. Wade Wilson height. He's by far the worst. Oh, wait. And that's a football player. Oh, well, ladies, he's 6'4". I think you should go for that. I think you should go for that. I think that's the obvious. Wade Wilson. A dark horse in the race that no one expected between Daniel and Luigi. It's Wade Wilson. I mean, let's be honest, 6'4", right, guys? He's edgy. He's got tattoos. I wonder how many good guys are like, they knew the guy was scum. Like, we need to take this guy out. Oh, you can't. Heavy vigilantism. How many people die? Go look up. It's a horrible criminal record he's got. That's right. Just keep preventing the good guys from doing anything. That's right. Arrest the guy that protects people. All right. So yeah, I don't know who wins the heartthrob between Penny and Mangione. I really don't. It looked like it was going to be Luigi until we found out he had the audacity not to be 6 feet tall. So I don't know. Ladies, what are your comments? What do you think below? Comment, like, and subscribe. So sad we're having this conversation. Like, no one can. Oh, no, I can't date a Chad Elkins. You can't date an Atham. You can't date a TJ Martinell. They're good men with jobs and reliability, and they're Republicans. Oh my God! Somebody call the cops. Oh, he's got 6-pack abs and he murders people. Oh. Oh, the great regression, $10 super sticker. Oh, great regression. Thank you, a new guy. Thank you for the $10, but we don't, because I'm on StreamYard, we can't see what the super sticker is. So you guys shouldn't do super stickers. Don't do super stickers. Elon Musk's filthy jockstrap, $2. Take my money. Answer my emails. The great one, Sushi Tokyo. What answer? What, I answered your emails, didn't I, Elon? I've answered your emails. The great resignation, $2. I love you, Cappy. Thanks, the great regression. Thank you, great regression. Naughty DJ Aftershock, 10 generous dollars. Apparently, Luigi started taking psychedelics to deal with back pain after he had a botched back surgery, impacting his ability to have intimate relationships and good quality of life after insurer rejected claims. Look, again, I understand. You corporations are going too far, and you're going to have more Michael Douglas moments in falling down. Am I the only one that's like, I got the switch right here? You can't do it here. You got to be done from downtown. No, I can't. I could do the switch right here. Can you corporations get on the bandwagon of just like long term? Not what are the next 2 quarters of profit going to be? What is our long term? Okay, even simpler. Have you thought about not fucking over the customer? But we have ESG and DEI. That's great, but your product doesn't work. And it failed. So your seal failed. The entire manufacturing facility broke apart, and now they got to rebuild it, and they're going to be down for 3 months because you chinced on the quality of rubber for that seal. And now we're going to have less widgets, which actually is going to impact our GDP. But your CEO, he got his bonus because he cut costs by 0.5%. Right. No, yeah, it's so close, man. You know, with Luigi, like, boy, what was it? Ben Shapiro was like, what was it? Bill Burr says, I'm ecstatic that corporate executives are afraid right now. And Ben was like, that's a horrible, illegal, or not illegal, but an immoral take. And I'm like, no, that's actually a pretty good take. That's a pretty, I understand whatever the reason is, unless he was just, yeah, I'm going to take it to the system, man. It doesn't sound like he just decided to do this one day for shits and giggles. We'll find out later. But so far, I'm like, yeah, I can see that. There's a couple mechanics and contractors I do way worse to than that. Falcons, White Sox, Hornets. $5. Do you think that the media would have treated Daniel Penny better if he was a black man in the exact same situation with Jordan? Yes. Yes, I would. Yep. I don't know a lot better, but I don't even think you'd hear about it. That doesn't mean the court case wouldn't come to be, but you would not have it. And, you also, okay, there's the political angle aspect of it, sure, but then also think of the marketing and the revenue generating. Here's a tall, good-looking ex-Marine that choked out a crazy guy on the New York subway, and he happens to their races aren't the same. Or it's the evil white guy gets like that is perfect clickbait. If you were a particularly mercenary news editor, like run with that. Focus on the racial angle, because to journalists, you people aren't human. You're just pawns to move around and highlight. But yes, I think it would have been different. Absolutely. To the chick, man, we got a lot of new people here today. $5. Can you add the public, private, and federal debt and give me private debt? Debt to GDP here, it's something like 250%. I'll do you one better. Go look at what is it called? Total federal obligations, I think, is the official word. But if you look at all future obligations, like pensions and all that, which is technically a debt, I think you're well over 400% to GDP. The thing is, those pensions aren't paid off tomorrow or anything. Those are spread out over years. Yeah, I'd have to do some research. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. The private debt, though, that's not government. And that depends on, that's not necessarily the worst debt out there. And usually that private debt is backed up by some form of collateral. The federal debt is like, what do I do? Go collect the welfare money from, that's long gone. What do I do? Do I collect your, what do poor people buy? Do I collect your, I'm trying to think, what do poor people buy? Do I collect the drugs you snorted up? There's nothing to collect. With private debt, there's usually a car or a house or some form of collateral that you could go possess and liquidate and be good on your private. But government debt, no, you literally gave the money to parasites. And that's not me being mean. That's me describing it. If you can't support yourself, that means you're parasitic and other people have to pay for you to live. And there's no collateral offered on these loans. The Great Regression, $2. Of course, Aaron. I don't know. Bud, $2. Number must go up. Great Regression, $2. You're a great warrior. I don't know if I'm a great warrior. I haven't gotten in a fight in a long time. To the chickens, $5. Just fulfill the legal and moral obligations of your job description. Right. To the chickens, you're right. It's so simple. And I've talked about, they have one word, it's 2 syllables, and the Japanese love it. It's called honor. You do what you say, and you mean what you say, and you say what you do. The thinking and the doing with the saying and the actions all are congruent into the same thing. I'll be there at 7. Okay, I'm there at 7. I will do this job. Here's the job description. No, I didn't lie and bait and switch you. And if everyone, and it's not like this isn't a should. You really should be honorable because it's the right thing to do. No, that's the best way to make profit long term. That is the way to maximize your profits. Gee, here you run a company and you say, let's say you need 5,000 employees to run this company. And your first step is to fuck them over with lying job descriptions, low pay, and ridiculous training and ridiculous college education requirements. Oh yeah, your company's going to do good. Sure, yeah, your troops are motivated, right? a good product at a fair price. Insurance, American Family Insurance, will give you money if an act of God happens, Lightning strike hits my house. All these electronics are fried. I find out which one. Here's an inventory of the fried electronics. We don't believe you. Claim denied. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Elon Musk's filthy jockstrap, $2. Please tell great one and oh, that's fuck. Sploosh, I'm 6'8". Yep. All right. I got a great one in the Telegram app. Is that the one? And pop. Okay. We'll get the great resignation. $100. A great warrior. Well, thanks, great. A great regression. I gotta get that. Well, did you just discover the show or something? What's with that? You don't have. I'm not asking for more money. I mean, it's incredibly generous what you donated. I do appreciate it. So, I mean, at least I never understood the big super chat donations. So I'll take them. Obviously, it's like, well, just you get a lot of Clary originals for that. I mean, if you want to pay me at Asshole Consulting, I could do originals where I talk about what I want to talk about. And then Google takes a third of this, right? But when you go to assholeconsulting.com and you send me, then I think PayPal, because you pay me through PayPal, it only takes 3.5%. But thank you very much. Great. I appreciate the money. All right. That's it. Ladies, I hope I can't make the choice for you, ladies. I can't. My apologies. It's a tough decision. I don't know who you go with. I'm going to lean probably Luigi if he gets convicted because, it's a pretty big feather in his cap. In the meantime, you're going to have to stick with Wade Wilson as the hottest guy in America. All right. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.